Man, I wouldn't spend $600. I wouldn't. Not on a new TV. Got a perfectly good 42-inch, 46-inch Polaroid TV, about 10 to 15 years old. But it don't want to accept the HDMI in that thing, so I guess I gotta do something. What can I do? Maybe I just won't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch a lot of TV anyway. I don't want that TV to be useless. Today is One Thing Tuesdays. I didn't even finish listening to that last One Thing episode. They had the new guys on there. They had the new guys sitting on, I don't even know the name, it's a girl and a guy. Chemistry ain't quite right there yet, man. They kind of going over it. They had Caitlin Les on there for a short period of time. I don't know why they didn't bring Caitlin back, but I guess they wanted to go with this girl-guy duo. Maybe they sound a little bit younger. And evidently both of them are accomplished people. Otherwise, they got to be living in one thing in order to be on the One Thing podcast, right? So they know what they're talking about, but it's just the chemistry of it. You know, the guy was a skydiver, but he wasn't necessarily a Polaroid type person. So it seemed like he's reading at times, you know what I'm saying? So maybe maybe get a couple of episodes under his belt and start to warm up a little bit. I don't know. I always thought Caitlin Les sounded a little bit different too. You know what I'm saying? Who outside? Somebody outside singing. But anyway, so day One Thing Tuesdays. I'm finna go up here and I'm finna do my 411. I'm finna do it. Before I go to bed, I'm gonna do the 411 for the house. I'm gonna pick something out. All these projects gonna be done. Everything painted, everything finished in this house in 1 year. Yeah, everything finished, all this done, all that saw, cut, everything done. Because I found out that I got some time that I could be redeeming. I was listening to my boy Tim Ferriss. He was interviewing a guy that started out with PayPal back in their infancy. I think it was called something else. And before Elon Musk came up with SpaceX, he had this website called Just X. And they kind of got together. All these brain Silicon Valley people was sitting there together. All of them spun off to build just the company that you keep. You know what I'm saying? Just the company that you keep. Well, I was listening to this guy. I wasn't gonna listen to him at first, right? You know, they was talking. He was a little bit long. Then they said who he was. I said, oh, this guy may have some insights and some stuff. I'm gonna think his name in a minute. So that's what I was listening to versus the One Thing. We're just supposed to be listening to One Thing Tuesdays, right? That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Still thinking about going minimalist. That's what this guy was talking about. He said it was called subtraction. That's what he said. He said happiness is what's left after you subtract away all the unhappiness. So as you start taking unhappy things out of your life, you keep on taking them out of your life like an onion, and then your true core, like when you was a baby, was happiness. But as we get older, we lay these layers of unhappiness on top of that. So all we gotta do is, hey, look at this Rice Krispie treat thing right here ain't making me happy. I need to get rid of it. We don't even eat Rice Krispies. It is just a little plastic thing. That's all it is, a little plastic thing. I guess you can do cakes or something in there. But we've been cutting back on sweets. This thing right here, I don't know, like my wife bought a bunch of these. I don't know what these are. Air purifying bags. Natural coconut and neutralizers and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I gotta go spray some wasps tonight. Let them down here. But the day we saw it, listen to this guy. He was talking about for his rags to riches to rags. How as he got more power, he got over into addictions and stuff like that. And one of his biggest addictions was he got over into sexual addictions with women and all that stuff. He had this secret life that he was living. And then he said he went to, I didn't know they had a Sexaholics Anonymous. He went through that, and he's living a double life. And then he got a hold of a life coach, and the life coach kind of turned him back around, had him getting to his true roots. And he said for a while he lived like a monk. Had a little catchphrase in there. His therapist telling him to go live like a monk at first, and say, hey, I can't do that because monks don't have mortgages. He said, I gotta work. But then he actually ended up living like a monk, stopped eating meat, stopped drinking, eating vegetables, going to sleep, stopped staying up late, but start waking up early, start doing a lot of journaling and writing and stuff like that. All the things on the miracle morning. You know, that's what we need to do. All the things on the miracle morning. And then, you know, just work through some things. So I was just thinking, you know, I said, I've been putting together some 66-day challenges. Oh man, some of them fell down. That's 1, 2, 3 66-day challenges. It should be more than that. 3 times 6 is on 180. I had a whole year's worth up here, so where are my other ones? I had a whole year's worth up here. That's 201 days right there. It's 198, then I went to 201. I had one other sheet that I'm missing. I had a whole year's worth. That's my first year of breast cancer awareness. I did that a whole year. Then I did some other 66-day challenges. But now I'm trying to get down to some meat and potatoes. I'm going to start getting in on some 66-day challenges or some habits. I know some habits because we was talking about this. We was talking about these habits. That these behaviors only really come in to pacify or distract us from some type of pain or some type of inadequacy. He said it has something that you have to detach yourself away from the outcomes. That they are just outcomes and not necessarily a measurement of worth. He said we got to start measuring stuff, but the stuff that you're measuring, you're only measuring the results and not measuring yourself. That's why I've been having some struggles at. That's why I ain't been doing a lot of measuring. I measure this, but you know, a lot of times when we measure other stuff, if it's not up to par, then we think, hey, look, we not up to par. When it's not that we're not up to par, it's that our results aren't up to par. But we tend to look at these metrics of likes and followers and stuff like that. I'm just using an example. Before likes and followers, it was always friends. You know, it wasn't friends and it was always money. If you ain't having the friends, you better be making some money. Then if you got friends and money, man, then you're up on top, you double up. Those metrics, and we was using as a indication of worth, but it's not. And that's what the world wants us to, that's what they've been teaching us. That way they keep us working as workers instead of being ourselves. That's what the whole thing was. You know, he's living a double life, wife living a double life. You know, everybody just staying busy. And she was getting to a good part where she was saying that, he said, well, shoot, I have to work because that's how I got so successful. She said, well, she used a key word that I had heard this word before. The word she used, she said, you're efforting your way through life. And I had heard that from Abraham. She had said something about efforting your way to life. You see what I'm saying? So that's what she had said, efforting. So a lot of times people, you know, use that. You know, and when I heard that, I said, okay, I know what she means. She's talking about he want to be going into more manifesting and allowing. Building, do a little effort and then relax. Do a little effort and then relax. Build the frame, let it fill in. Build the frame, let it fill in. Because the world is going to fill it in with your intention, is what you were saying. So I just listened to that Tim Ferriss. I don't listen to a lot of his shows, but I said, but he mentioned a couple of books in there too. I think the name of this book he wrote was Happiness something. I'm gonna look it up because I said I'm gonna check it out. but it was called Happiness, something like that. They mentioned stuff like Marie Kondo, kind of remind me of that as well too. But yeah, I've been on this one thing that's getting mental. But I'm supposed to be on this kick too, is finding out what the kingdom is. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so it's gonna be seeking Wednesday, seek first the kingdom, and all these things we add. I was talking to a guy, man, and you know, he go to church on a regular basis. This guy's a musician in the church. He heard some of these sayings of religion, right? But never dived off into it. Don't know what the stuff means. You know what I'm saying? I was expounding on some stuff, man, and then the spirit was coming in and enlightening us as we were sitting there talking. He was like, man, you know, I never looked that up. Never dived into that. And I said, yeah, the kingdom. What is the kingdom? They say seek the kingdom and all these things be added. Everybody know that. What's the kingdom? Kingdom way of doing things has been about, like Jesus said, I'm about my Father's business. That's the kingdom. Main goal of the kingdom, man, is to win people, save souls, win them over to Christ. Make Jesus Christ Lord of their life. That's what it's all about. Serving others, improving myself so I can serve others better, so that I don't get the glory. See, that's the deal. I don't get the glory. The glory go to God. That's where it go to. And then once I become in alignment with that, that's an alignment. That's what the guy was talking about in his thing too. He said in his thing, it's alignment. You mentioned alignment, control, and there was another one that he mentioned in there. I can't remember. Supposed to be the 3 pillars in the book that he's supposed to mention in there. So I didn't. I still got to go back and listen to it. That's like I said. I'll probably get the book because I noticed one thing about this. You know what? That wasn't even in there. That was on purpose. I mixed both of them guys up. That's what he said, the 3 pillars in there. That's what he was talking about the book. I ain't even got down to with this guy. This guy was just talking about his life with Elon Musk and all these guys. But that was from another book from On Purpose. That's the book I said I was gonna get. It's called Happiness something too. But that's what everybody's seeking. Everybody's seeking happiness. When we find out that happiness is a choice. It's a choice. And the way we can get even happier, and I like the way he said that, get rid of all the stuff that's unhappy. This don't make me happy, get rid of it. Marie Kondo, get thin. That everything around you, boom, make you feel good. If it don't make you feel good, just get rid of it. That's where I'm at. I need to get some sleep. I need to figure out why I ain't getting enough sleep. I haven't been sleeping well. I'll figure it out. Peace out. Do it to it. Finna do it to mine too. I'm finna go read a little bit, pull this 411 out, and then write something down on this 411 about what we're gonna do for this house in our future. Peace out. Do it to it.